Hey everybody, a quick video. I didn't think I'd be making another one so soon on the 64.5 Mustang restoration, but I had a few more hours this week than I thought I would have, and I made a little progress. As you know, the reason the yellow tape is on the quarter panel is because the outer quarter panel, the outer wheel house, the trunk drop off, and the frame extension, the back panel, the back brace, on both sides of the car have to come off and be replaced. But as I talked about before, you have to make sure that everything fits. And I'm not 100% done, but my trunk lid was reinstalled and I'm kind of liking the gaps. I think everything worked out pretty well there. It's a little low in the other corner and I'll make an adjustment, and I might want to add just a little bit of gap to that edge because I'm a little bit inboard back here, as you can see, and I think I can find that difference right there, up there. I think if I just shove the trunk lid back about 1/16 of an inch, that all comes in. So how did they come out? The gaps on the door, and it's hard to see with yellow tape, but it's damn near perfect on this side. In fact, this side fits really well. This quarter panel doesn't have anything but Bondo in it on the lower edge, and it's about a 1/2 inch thick. You can't see it, but it ends about right up here, and then it's all metal again. So, sorry about that. About right there, then it's all metal again. But, you know, otherwise it looks good, but it's really not. There's definitely a lot of rust, and stuff is missing down on the lower edge. Could I repair it? I could. But knowing that this down here is a mess, I think I may just fix that. I don't know, I might have a change of heart. That's a lot of metal, and I'll check and see. It is the original skin. I look on the inside and it's not bad. This door really is okay. It is an original door, so I think it's going to work out well. It's got a little bit of rust issues, but I can fix it. The rocker's a mess, but that's another story. But this gap in this fender is a little bit much. And it's the non-original fender. It has a Ford OE part number on it. I took it off the car. It has the Ford PDC sticker on it from when they shipped it to a local dealer to be installed. So while it is a Ford fender, that gap is a bit much, yet up here the fit's about right. And I don't have a hood bumper on it, or it would line up better, trust me. And when it comes in, you can also see, maybe you can't see, but there's a flat spot right out here. And I have worked it. There was a dent there when I got the car. It looked like somebody walked on it. And I'm going to try to bring that back up because that's a big dip. I'm going to try to bring that back up, but if I can't, I may just get rid of that fender and put on that fender. That's another OE fender that I cleaned up. It's in pretty good shape. So, I don't know, it just depends on how much time I think I'm going to have to spend. The hood lines up really well, as good as they did. This fender right here needs work. You can probably see it right there, it's split. And it's misshaped. You can see it right on the edge here, it's misshaped. So that's going to require some hammer and dolly work to make all that right. And this fender, pretty good shape except for this. And I know it's going to make a long video here talking about all the problems, but remember, before you can do the quarters, you got to have the doors fit well so that when you put them on, you get the gaps right. And I'm pretty pleased with the gap on this side as well. I'll pan back. And that fits pretty well. It's a little tight. I would like just a little bit more room on that gap. However, if I come with a little more room to the front, I'm out of room at the bottom. And yes, those are little dings you see in the door at the front. That is the original door. That is the original fender. That is the original hood. This is the original quarter. This one's a nightmare. How the other one survived so well and this one did not is beyond me. This thing is just gone. So I think I kind of like the fits. I'm going to adjust a little bit on the trunk because that'll be key to setting up the replacement quarter. And I might just move that door forward, you know, and I think somebody else had the same problem because hopefully you can see it here, the camera will focus in on it, but this fender split from somebody grinding on the edge. to give it more room. And I don't think you can see it. That's pretty hard to see. And it's not going to adjust. It's just a camera, phone, right? So I got issues over here. I got this fender, if I can't get that fender to come in quickly. So another OE fender, not 1964 and a half. I think more like a 66 because of the way the emblem placement is on it. But it's a great, pretty much all metal fender, just recolored from red to blue, as you can see. So there I am. The fits are looking pretty good. I think I can make a couple adjustments on the doors and the trunk lid with another hour out here and get started on the back half of the car. Maybe I didn't show you, but across the back just needs to come out just a little bit. And then I think everything's set up. I think I'm going to build a fixture to make sure that the rear frame rail extensions get put back right where they are right now. Because I see, when I watch, there are guys, there's a Scott Drake video on YouTube where they replace the quarter, and he's got this slick little alignment piece that he built out of some square tubing to make sure that the front spring eye and the rear spring hanger all line up when he's replacing all of those components, including the rear frame rail extensions. So I think I might make myself one of those too. I made myself some jack stands because the lips of the conventional jack stands hit the body. And in certain spots, that's okay when you got them on the pinch weld. In other spots, it's not. You can't take the fender off and on. So I had to make those tubes, and I put a little slit in the top of them so that the pinch weld could sit in them. So we're making a lot of progress. I didn't think I was going to make this week, but I guarantee you this will be the last video in a long time. So thanks.